trumpet voice of Jedi Johnson narrates the way, and the ever-steady Styx boy shall ride away your brain. Bad to the bone, bruise the furnace, pick up for days on days, and the great down covers full of vets have bad writing to slay. We are all damage on damage. We are all damage on damage. We are all damage. The qualified, we are prepared.
And hello and welcome to another brand new episode of The Qualified. I'm your cousin Jedi, joined this week by the always steady Styx Boy 73 and the architect joesduelin. Dom is either a no-show or fashionably late. We don't know. Can never tell.
Yeah, I forgot whether he said he was meeting a friend or I don't know.
We'll see. Car service is late picking him up. So.
We shall see. I'm sure if he does show up, he will regale us with wonderful tales of anger and ferocity. It'll be wonderful as always. It was a long week. It's first day of school for my kids this week.
Oh, all the kids are back in school?
Not every school district. I don't. It seems like it starts earlier and earlier every year. Summer gets shorter and shorter. I'm not enjoying that. I'm not enjoying the short summers.
My first day is September 8th.
That's nice. That makes sense. You get past the holiday and then you start school. Yep. My kids have a 4-day weekend coming up in like a week. I'm like, what's the point? Why don't you just wait?
We're just easing them back in, Joe. Just easing them in.
It's tough. So
it's hard going to school, Joe.
It's an adjustment. I work from home.
It's the hardest time of your life.
I work from home, so it's just a completely different dynamic when the kids are here versus when they're getting up and getting to school and getting
Who wouldn't
home.
spend who wouldn't spend one of their 3 wishes wishing to go back to high school?
I don't know if I could do it nowadays. I really don't.
You know, you'd have to get all the energy and stuff with it. You can't just go back as old men. That would be, you have to go.
I'm here to learn.
I'd like to go back to my early 90s.
Jump Street 5000.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's the man, the myth, the legend.
What's going on, guys?
Mr. Dom Tever.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh,
the Hobo Slayer.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, so it was a long week.
Not much. We're just getting warmed up, talking about school starting.
Yeah. Kids are back, and
it starts early.
Traffic's getting crazy.
It's just nuts how school starts early now in a lot of places.
That's what I'm saying.
September,
yes.
June it ends, and you have a whole summer. But people actually go in almost the tail end of summer, which makes no sense.
True, but some school districts end earlier than others too. So.
I mean, last year my kids got off in like the middle of June, and then they start back up in the middle of August. I was like, "Where's summer?
Yeah, Hawaii is one of those states that they do the longer than normal like winter break, and then they do the shorter summer break. So I think Hawaii schools have been going since probably the first of the month, pretty close.
Yeah, my daughter had year-round school when she was in elementary school, and they would just break up the summer into like you'd have like 2 weeks, spread out.
Well, you see, the holidays, you get a lot of holidays off. You have all these different new holidays that are. They're
all over the fucking place. Who wants to fucking be off on a Wednesday in the middle of the week? I hook it into my weekend, man. Hook it into my weekend. Killing me. Wednesday doesn't do nothing for me.
We're going to take this random Thursday off. No, move it to Friday. We don't need Thursday. I'll have to come back Friday. Nobody wants that.
But, now, enough of my bitching. Well, let's get into it.
Shake my fist at that claim.
I'm drinking. I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day.
Well, I like themes, kids, and I like to dovetail somewhat of a theme through a show sometimes.
Our feature is a theme this week, so
it is.
How you were going to do this?
So you're kind of getting a little theme here for the Just Looking In this week, and then you'll get a bigger theme for the actual spotlight. But for the Just Looking In this week,
guys driving electric cars.
Better. Biker chicks.
Oh, biker chicks. All right. Scooters.
All right. Okay.
Golf girls on bikers. On bikes.
Let's start off with Wheela, Biker Bitch of
Hopefully
the
for
Apocalypse.
some assless chaps.
Nice.
From 2007. Great Fantagraphics book from the good old Mike Hoffman. I love Hoffman stuff. Always.
She's got a Draculina thing going on there.
Hoffman is very Frazetta-esque a lot of times in the way he draws his ladies. But Wheel is a good one. Wheel is
How do you address her? Like, are you Wheela, that biker bitch?
Yeah. Biker bitch of the Apocalypse, sir.
Ooh, it's the Apocalypse. That big words, man.
Not to be confused with biker bitch of the Christmas holiday.
Correct.
Exactly.
Next up, let's go with Horny Biker Slut, number 4 from Last Gasp comic. Lovely John Howard cover. This Last Gasp had a lot of fun comics back in the day. This was one of them. Let's just say that WoW isn't on the normal cover. There's a lot of good covers on Horny Biker Slut comics. I had to choose the one that caused the least amount of editing. But I think it meets our biker chick.
What are the interiors of this like? Is it like?
It's pretty similar.
Where are the interiors on the Vanya scale for something like this?
A lot of these older ones, they do. They are pretty graphic. In more of an indie comic kind of way, of an old school indie comic kind of way. But yeah, they're normally pretty plentiful. I sometimes somewhere between a 3 to a 5, I'd say.
You got this, Joe?
Wow.
I think I do have a couple of these sitting around somewhere.
A couple. It's not just like I have a copy. A couple.
Not number 4. I of the series.
The series. I would say you have a bathroom copy. You got a reading copy. You got it.
Okay, keep a copy in my back pocket at all times.
There you go.
Let's see. Next up on our list, I wanted to go a little Asian biker chick as well. Venus Wars number 5. Nice Dark Horse comic. She get a nice Shiko cover on Venus Wars. It's a little different type of biker chick. But
did you pick the ones that are more desirable, like on a monetary scale?
No,
or are these covers that you liked.
No, I never use money or what things are worth to choose anything. Some of these books you can find in dollar bins. Some of them
see these in
$2 bins. These are just kind of all over. I just like to stick with the theme. You don't pick them up, Styx?
These ones, I don't. No, I might. Maybe I will, but as a rule, no, I don't usually pick them up.
So we got Venus Wars number 5. Yeah, like I said, it's a nice little Dark Horse comic out there. It's good. It's good, biker chick.
Mm-hmm.
Next we have Adventures of Aaron number 2 from Image.
Adventures of AA Ron.
Good old AA Ron Warner comic here. Licked by a chopper chick. You can't go wrong with that. This one definitely I think fit our bill of what we were looking for.
These are the books you need, not superhero books, not Star Wars books. These are the books you need.
These are fun. These are fun books. Fun books.
This is almost an ASM 316 over.
Yo, the hell with Doctor Who. You got this.
Whoa! Now hold on.
I like to pull books that people might not
slow your roll, buddy.
Before. That makes it more fun. Next up, I'll go back in time. Do a little Young Love 121. Nice Rick Estrada cover from 1976.
That guy on the bike. He looks like
you bought her. I'm going on a wild and free. Wait till you see how
the young jerk dastardly.
You got him horny bastards, man.
I like it. I like it. It was a good. There's not a ton of biker chick covers in older.
That's true.
Smile. You got the smile, just looking like
he's jazzed. He's quite jazzed.
He's gonna jazz and jizz at the same time.
She's in for a time, let me tell you.
Oh man,
taking home the head cheerleader.
Next up, we got a little. I always love to throw a little Archie stuff in here. Betty and Veronica Vixens number 4, cover number B. Nice Cat Stags cover. Many of Veronica Vixen's has some cool covers on it, but this was good. This was a good Biker Chicks cover, I thought.
So if you had, I don't know, so like if this, especially if this isn't a very expensive one, you get somebody like that, an artist to like remark some pink ladies jackets on the
Castanero, friend.
Couple T-birds in the back.
Yeah.
That's good. Next up, let's go with a little Ebaz. Grim Fairy Tales 57, the Belinda variant on
Dang.
Yeah, from 2011.
Chicago?
This is a C2E2 exclusive. There's 2 variants of this, by the way. They're very nice. We love Ebaz.
Chicago. Hey, Chicago.
Yeah.
I can see your Lower East Side.
Yeah, he does some good backside there at Ebaz. I always go back to finding some Ebaz covers. It's always good.
No complaints.
A book that will be showing up a little bit later as well. The Ride, Burning Desire 4. Great. I love Tom Coker as well. This is a cool Tom Coker cover, 2019. All of the little volumes of The Ride are pretty cool and have some really cool art. Of course, the first volume has those Hughes covers. But like I said, I never miss a chance if I find a Tom Coker cover in the wild to pick it up. I like his work. And just for Jedi, got to throw a little something in for you this week, buddy. Little Zombie Tramp 37, little Renzo Rodriguez. It was a good one. I was happy with this. I was happy finding some Zombie Tramp. Every time I do any of these, anytime I do any of these themes, I always think it's going to be significantly easier to find whatever topic I'm looking for and find a lot of covers than have to be selective. Man, it's not as easy as you think. There's not as many like biker chick covers out there as you think. Like I said, I can go through every Zombie Tramp cover. There's very few on a motorcycle. Yeah. And that's what we got this week for our Just Looking In on the Qualified Biker Chicks.
Nice.
Who we got hanging out with us tonight, Jedi?
Well, as we were talking about before the show, a little bit of controversy because I don't know, between YouTube and StreamYard, I don't know. I thought we were going to have somebody else at the top, but according to what StreamYard is showing, looks like Nerdy has swept the podium this week. I thought it was going to be a little mixed up, but StreamYard's saying something different. What's up, Jedi Joe, Dom, and Styx? Happy Friday to everyone that's going up. Nerdy, Pound, and little Peace and Prosperity or whatever that
little Punch Spot.
I'll just do it. I can't do that. I can't do the.
I can't do it either. What's going on, Tyson? Good evening, gentlemen. Happy National Senior Citizen Day.
I'm part of that, man. 55.
With,
you start paying the half price on the buses.
Yeah, it's my AARP. They're already trying to enlist me into the AARP Corps. So
they send me stuff in the mail all the time.
Yeah. I was trying to get Tyson into the Whatnot crowd, but he says he's too smart for that, so he's not. I shared with him a stream for EOM that I think is going on here later this evening.
Nice.
Because EOM is in Thailand, in Bangkok, going.
Dude, that Whatnot is.
So is he doing his own stream or is he?
He does his own stream. So last night, actually, he was on the Big Deck stream from Thailand. But I think tonight and tomorrow night, he's doing streams under his own account on Whatnot from whatever con. I don't know. I don't remember the next. I don't know if it has some name other than just Bangkok. I don't know. But that's where he's at. GT did make a showing though. What's going on, GT? GT Key Comic. Let's see what's he saying. Make sure. Is Tommy Longbox any association with the 1980s female porn star Tammy Longbox, who played in video specialized? Okay.
Hey, nice.
I don't know.
I learned something new every week.
I knew I should have read that.
I love learning. Learning is fun.
Learning is fundamental.
Great.
Yeah. What's going on? Blood sausage. That's a new one, at least for me. Gooning out early. All right.
Yep.
That's a new one for me. What's going on, Blood? Buffy guy, what's going on? GT dropping the porn knowledge. Well,
but I bet you all the good parts in that VHS is worn out. So when you get to that part, it kind of blurs out because
you gotta
fix the tracking. Gotta fix the tracking.
It's like the Fast Times at Richmond High VHS. All the tapes were worn out with the Phoebe Cates scene.
Because yep.
All right. Spec Ed, what's going on, Spec? Dom is that still Dom, right? My eyes are still Dom on
Still me there.
All right. Nerdies, it's time. Nerdies reminding us. Cosmic, what's going on, Cosmic? Dang, Matt with Absolute Geek Podcast was voted in twice as a finalist. Congratulations, Matt. I did not know that.
Congratulations.
Happy Friday, qualified. Paul Gundrum, what's going on, Paul? How you doing?
What was he voted in twice as a finalist for?
I have no idea. I'm ashamed.
I hope it's not.
It wasn't in our chat, so I don't know. If it's not in our chat, I don't know what's going on.
Hope it's not vagina stretching.
Hope not.
Yes, we are all damaged, though.
I want to. Well, I don't know. It just depends on. Never mind. I'm not gonna. Never mind.
Mama Bear.
Hello, Mama Bear. What's going on, Mama Bear? Don't let me skip anybody. What's going on, JJ? JJ's here. Let's Julie Madison this thing.
Sure.
Oops, I gotta turn JJ down. BK, what's going on, BK?
What's up, BK?
How are you doing? BK?
What's up, BK?
Did BK say hi to Nerdy and not us? Good Lord, BK. Manners.
No, we got a greetings in there. We got a greetings.
Did we? Okay. Yeah, there he is. All right. My apologies. I knew BK was too well mannered to do something like that. So, let's see. Did I say hello to Buffy? I think I did. What's going on, Buffy?
What's up, Buff?
What's up?
Oh, I'm definitely BK going to make up for my lack of cheesecake last week, at least with my pickups.
All right, I think I'm all the way down. If I missed anybody, I am sorry. I'll try to do better next week. Let's actually, speaking of pickups, I guess let's do it.
Let's do it. The Comic Book Awards. Congrats, Matt.
Yeah. I didn't know if there was a certain category that he was nominated in.
Yeah, he's been working hard lately on that channel. He's been doing some good stuff.
Yeah,
so good for
put
you.
a lot of work into it.
So
happy to hear that. Yeah. Am I going first this week?
Yeah, you're in the driver's seat. So.
All right. So not a whole lot, but it might take a little time. I'll try not to. So I did win a giveaway this week. I won this Conan Universe #1.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Know much about it. And staying in that theme, I have, I think this is the Mark Jeweler #4. Mark Jeweler Savage. And then this guy was having a sale, so I picked up a lot of Red Sonja, older Red Sonja.
So
there you go. 5. There's a #2 that's out of order. A #3. Another #5. #6. #7. Another #7. These are cool covers, though. I know I'm not showing them.
Especially if they're in decent shape. I mean, when I
these are in good shape.
A lot of times they're a little beat up.
So I figure kind of getting ahead because things just start going before you know it. Something that wasn't too expensive, 6 months ago is now, for whatever reason. So just trying to get ahead of the curve. #11, 13, 14, 15, and another #15. There's this dude on Whatnot. I can't remember his name. He's actually an artist. He has quite the resume. He's done stuff from like older, like painted cover stuff, like Eerie and things like that. I can't think of his name. He's also done like some comics for like what's the cartoon about the hamburger place? I can't think. I never.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
No, it's the guy. Never mind.
Bob's Burger?
Bob's Burger.
Oh,
yeah,
Bob's
Burgers.
Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, he's done that kind of stuff. So he had this thing up, and no one picked it up. He was only asking $15. Now, it's not a perfect copy. It does have some wear, but it's a pretty decent copy. Nobody picked it up for $15. I looked it up real quick because I had time because no one bought it. And in like good shape, this is like $120, $150 book. So
people skip out on weird stuff. They like their Marvels and their DCs.
Wow. I picked it up for like $15. It's not perfect. I don't know where I got these. I got a Navy Action just because it's Navy.
Nice.
I picked up some Navy Action. A little Battlefront.
Oh, there you go.
I really hope
another Navy Combat.
War Comics, Golden Age War Comics make a comeback. There's some great stuff.
And before I get into some of the more cheesecake stuff, I don't know if anybody else bought into these things, but I bought like 3 packs. And wouldn't you know it? So these are the ones like they're supposed to have like a chip in it, and you can register, you can go online and like chip it, and like this is my copy. And then if anybody ever remarks it, if they have an account, like say, I don't know, we'll just grab like EOM. I'm just grabbing out of the thin air. But if EOM has an account, he can tap it on his account and keep a record that he did remark this, and it's like an online COA. So it's kind of cool in a way. It's just another step. I think we talked last week when we were talking about Ignition with the just how they have serial numbers. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's either a gimmick or it's a look into the future, some of the stuff they're doing with serial chips now. But wouldn't you know it? Sure. So this is what I picked. This is what I pulled. I pulled that, which I don't even know who the artist is. It's a cool cover though. I don't hate it.
Pretty cool.
And then I pulled, hey, guess what? I pulled that again.
That's the way it works.
Yep. And then, it actually comes with this little tinfoil thing in the pack so that people can't just have the packs and scan the chip through.
Oh, bump up against the pack, yeah.
Yeah, so it's got this little tinfoil to protect people from like stealing your chip information.
A little mini Faraday cage in there. That's fun.
Yeah. And then for the last bag, guess what I got? I got the same one.
What's up there?
Same exact one. So I was 3 for 3. So all right,
randomly inserted.
Next ones real quick because I know Joe has said he's got a couple. I don't know the book on this, but this is Katya. I'm not even going to Katya, however you say her last name. Punisher cover.
That's pretty cool.
With the full last name.
Yeah, with the full last. It does have the full last name. It does have the remark of. I don't know if this is something's killing the children or not. I don't know. I'm not going to open it. It's got the remark up there.
I almost bought one of her books remarked the other day.
I think she might be exclusive through Night of Comics, I think. At least she's the only time I ever see it is on there, but on their stream. Some Brian Miraglio. I haven't showed any Brian yet. I've been wanting to get, these are PH1 copies. They were doing like their little clearance thing, and these are pretty, so these are Power Hour. This is his Harley Quinn, I guess, cosplay cover, however they say it. But this one's a metal comic too, so it may not show up too great. There's that one, Harley. There is the Naughty topless, the full body showing everything, and then the Christmas. This is an older book. Christmas. I'm trying to angle it, so there's that. And then for my last two, Dom, you're gonna like this next one. You've been picking up some of these style books lately, but whenever I don't really collect a lot of Jamie Tyndall anymore, unless he does a Star Wars themed cover. Yeah, they're not Star Wars
homage.
Oh yeah, his inspired. I think that's the word we use on Star Wars inspired. But I got him to do a remark on this with the lightsaber. But here is it's off of his new, I guess it's Behind the Line, Level Up. This may be an art book. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's man, this lighting sucks in here. This is I'm going to try to add some light.
It's a Talon cover, right?
Angle it downward.
It's a Darth Leia, actually.
Angle
Darth Leia?
sideways. Angle
Okay.
sideways.
Angle it towards the camera instead of away
Go
from it.
towards you, like
There you go.
Right, the lights in a little bit. You got the, and bring it up. Just bring it up, like fold it towards you.
Towards me?
Bottom
No,
part.
no,
Bottom.
Bring it up to the top. Like bring
Don't
bottom
listen
towards
to Dom.
All right, that's all right. We went. Anyway.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Focus,
and then I just got this in today, actually. I got some other books. I'll save those for another day, but I wanted to go and show this one. This is Marissa Pope, full sketch cover of Vampirella that she did live on Whatnot stream. So pick that up.
Nice. I like that.
That's nice.
Heck of a lot cheaper than some of these other, and better than some of these other sketches that you see going for thousands of dollars. I did not pay anywhere close to $1,000 for this. But
Right. Yeah. Hey. Buy what you like.
and that's all I got.
All right. Well, let me get into this. I got 2 stacks here. Let's see. So, Darker Horror of Morella, Dan Brewerton. I was very, very pleased to find that. It's, a little Tucci, the little Miss Fury Joy Division. Tank Girl was just released. As always, Hank Howard, Pizza Detective. The Alligator.
Jeez.
Eye Collector. Very, very happy that Paul Chadwick is doing another volume of Concrete. Little Dirt Beneath the Devil, Notions book. Some Ignition stuff. Patron. Speaking of Panosian, got a little Conan. I've talked about this book a lot. To get the right
Oh yeah,
Never seen it before.
Double OX Yummy.
Speaking of that bug-looking book, did you get that book Bug Wars and Naked Cover that dropped out?
I do have. Yeah, I was getting all the Bugs War stuff.
Did they do a new one?
Yeah.
They are doing a new volume. There's some Shaolin Cowboy. I'm going to save all my Mercy Sparks that came in this week for next week because I have a lot of books to go through this week. There's a
Sticker them up.
Sure,
Gonzo cover. Little Furlough foil.
Oil. Joe with the oil.
There's the Punchline Vaudeville A cover. A little more. A little Rebecca Puebla on the Conan. I got a few of the Tomorrow Girl Hughes homage. Got some flops. Dead by Daylight. A little Poulat. Why not? A little Venture Time. Always fun. A little Casino. Just that's a good little book, man. There's some good stuff in there. Of course, a little Heavy Metal. Love that
Where did I see
cover.
that? I've seen that one somewhere. Was that a?
I've shown it on this show like 5
Okay,
times
that's where I
leading
saw
up
it.
to
I
it.
was like, damn, I've seen that.
Then my other stuff that I got here, I did a little Whatnot shopping as well, Jedi. So
dare you play in
little
my sandbox.
little Caldwell Sonia. Always happy with that. A little Battlestar Galactica. Little Liz and Beth.
Is this Pleasantville?
Some milk. Some more milk. I like Brandon Graham, so I'll
2
always
gallons
grab
of milk
Brandon
right
Graham
there.
covers. Some more milk.
Another can. Oh, jeez.
And then I got a lot of Betty.
Betty Page.
Yeah, I picked up a good amount of Betty because why not? A lot of these I already have, but I don't really care. When it's coming up, I'm not going to go look to remember what I have, what I don't have. I'm just going to pick them up.
I have certain
Always
cover.
love-
They do the same
I
thing.
always love a good cutout cover, and I like picking up the black and whites when they pop up too. I have several copies of this, including the Virgin, but I love the Broxton cover. And then I was jazzed because I got a lot of Betty Page. Not cosplay photo covers. Always pick up a bunch of Betty when I find it. Lots of Betty. Lots of Betty this week.
Damn, you're killing the Pleasant View.
No, this wasn't Pleasant View. This was
Wasn't?
not Pleasant View. No.
Wow.
Joe
has a new favorite, I say.
Yes. Cool black and white. There's the Banshee. It's more. Got a couple copies of the color. What's happy about? Like I said, I will always pick up Betty photo covers, whether I have them or not. I will always pick up more, and I do like picking up the black and whites when I can find them as well. This one was just a nice little Betty book that I hadn't seen before. I was quite jazzed about that, and that was. That's
I was just going to ask, how often do you find that they reuse a photo on different books? Very often?
For Betty? No,
yeah.
It's always something different. I have never seen. I mean, granted, it's Dynamite, so you of course are stuck with the. Hey, here's.
Aside from like covers. Yeah, the 5 different Dynamite stuff.
My big purchase this week was the Token Mills Lady Fury hardcover from 1979.
I saw that on your IP, right?
Yeah, this is beautiful. It's signed and numbered.
Nice.
She is fantastic, and look at that. Look what number I got, kids.
69, baby. 69. Perfect number for you.
She died a few years back, so but I mean it's a gorgeous book. Her work is fantastic. It's one of the first, female artists and writers to create a female hero in comics, and I was jazzed to find that at a price that I found reasonable. So that's what I got this week. Styx, what do you got?
I got a couple things from the old whatnots as well.
And by the way, I got from Variant Vintage. That's where I picked up all my Betty books. So we'll shout out there.
Oh, okay.
She always has great stuff.
Mm-hmm. So for me, I picked up a couple of not some of my usual stuff, but kind of in the realm of what I usually get. I picked up a couple of Nocturnals.
I like Nocturnals. There's good stuff in there.
I picked up a couple issues of Moonstone's The Spider. Two ones, the A and B, and then number 2.
Nice.
I like Moonstone. I like their covers. I like most of the stories.
Good. I got a lot of Honey West.
Mm-hmm. This reminded me of like the pulp stuff too that you usually get. This is a Nightmare Theater from Chaos Comics.
Nice.
Cool cover.
I picked up a copy of Star Blazers number 4.
Oh, Star Blazers is good.
Love Star Blazers. And what else did I get here? That was just a freebie. And then I got this one. It was a kind of a giveaway, but I never seen it before. And American mythology. Remind me. I can't think of what cartoon it reminded me of, but
so don't open the book then.
Ogie and the Cockroaches.
I said Ogie first. My mind is just terrible.
So I got that.
Styx one.
Yeah, I know. Well, hey. Ogie, not orgy. Picked up a couple of
tomato.
Nah, you know what it is, man? Joe corrupted Jedi's mind so much. I don't think they see.
I have dyslexia, but instead of seeing letters backwards, I turn words into like obscenities.
whatever you want. Whatever it is he thinks he sees. Shutter, 27.
Is that the Warrant magazine Shutter?
This is the. I don't know what is this one. This is the
because they've been
Warrant.
Yeah, they've been redoing those. They're fantastic. It's a great way to get your hands on cool San Julian covers and Frazetta covers and stuff like that.
Oh, Vampirus.
Yes.
Vampirus Camilla. And then I don't know how I got 2 copies of this one, but it was issue 32 of Vampirous Camilla.
Nice. Yeah, like I said, I love those. I love those horror magazines to have. The fact that and San Julian, I think, was still doing some newer covers on those too.
Then I picked up some of these British. They're British. These sci-fi magazines, Infinity. You've ever seen them at like Barnes and Nobles? Nice. They're pretty big.
Nice.
I picked up a couple of copies. Different months.
Any Modesty Blaze in there?
I don't know. I'll have to look. This one was like a spy issue, but
that's cool.
And then because I'm such a JFK conspiracy theorist, he had this magazine. I never heard it before, but something I'm going to definitely read is this. What if JFK had lived? An alternative history. I'll give it a read. Why not? So
we've probably seen UFOs.
Fear is worse than the affliction.
Yeah, and we've probably seen UFOs a long time ago. They'd probably been not covered up because he stumbled upon other stuff that confidential shit.
Nice.
That's it for
everything. Nice.
All right.
What you got?
I got a couple of things. I didn't get any books, but I did find some books digging through some of my shit. But anyway, I got another Turtle Joe crossover.
Nice.
Bebop from the Dreadnoks and Rocksteady. Dreadnoks. I love my Dreadnoks when it comes to that, but no Zartan. That sucks. I also got this. I got my droid Boba Fett.
Oh, nice.
The new one that just dropped. And
why does that plastic bubble look yellow already? Because the background, I think.
No, it's the background. It's the background.
Yeah, okay.
The orange. It's like an orange background.
Yeah.
So a couple of things I found here. These books. Remember the little Star Wars books that came in the little. You open it up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got to figure out Boba Fett's first appearance.
Okay, I remember when you guys were opening those.
I didn't open any of them. Somebody opened a lot of those things.
Yeah, we had a lot of those back in the day.
Was it Marco or JJ?
Marco.
No, well, I thought it was that
Star Wars show.
I can't think of his name. He used to come on the Star Wars show sometimes.
Oh yeah. Shoot. Comic. I know who he's talking about. Not blanking on his name too.
Yeah. Anyway,
from Baltimore.
All right, so
we opened a lot.
Little Shadows of the Empire, mini comic.
We know you love your Zizor.
Yeah, Prince Zizor and Boba Fett in the background. 30 years of Shadows of the Empire in November. So we might get some good stuff for Shadows. One of my favorite Legends stories. Here we go. Yugoslavian variant Empire Strikes Back bootleg book.
Nice.
Boba Fett is in this. So Boba Fett does.
When was that made?
Nice.
Oh, this was made. So they made.
When was that Xeroxed?
Yeah.
Does that come with some free pierogies?
No, actually, these books have like a crossword puzzle in the back.
That'd be great if it is.
Who's Lopez? There you go. And see, you got like a little crossword that was used. So they had that. So they had this book. So one of the stories about these books were that they got caught and they told them to cease and stop. So they only made 3. I have 3 issues, 2 Star Wars covers, and then this Empire Strikes Back version that had Boba Fett in it. So
I'll make it work out. Yeah.
I actually listen. For some reason, I've been really digging bootleg stuff lately. A lot of the, especially the figures too, bootleg and customs. I really are digging a lot of that stuff lately. And I've been purchasing a lot of stuff that's custom lately. But oh yeah, I remember Jedi made a comment about this with Mark Spears, who was going to be in New York City Comic Con, which I definitely
easy. What did I say before you throw me under the bus? Okay. Yeah.
Now, so this was like limited to 35 issues because they were supposed to send me a medal. They ran out of medals, and then this was hard card stock, so it was limited to 35. Had only 30 made, and it's autographed by Mark. So got that. I think Bruce wanted that book. Here's a ghost that nobody that you don't normally see on eBay or Mercari. If you do find it, very lucky. So the High Republic came out. Before it came out, they had these preview embargo, strict embargo until the book came out. So I happened to have one of them. So
there you go.
The last one that sold was sold for like $600-700. I remember
that's a rare book.
So
was that when people gave a shit about the High Republic?
When it first came out. But hey, listen, I really don't care. I have it. My cousin gave it to me. My cousin worked for he worked for one of the comic stores in the warehouse, and they had a couple of these on the desk, and he took one from himself and gave me one. So
nice.
Got that. Here you go. You don't see this that often. Spanish copy, first Boba Fett. The only downside, this little thing there, but that's all right. I don't care.
Actually, I think I have that. Actually, I might have one.
Got that.
I have like 20 or so foreign.
And then this took me about 5 years to track down. I found one Mexican version. It has a little writing somebody wrote on the book, but I didn't pay that much. But these are hard to track down.
I always love the 1 year anniversary of pickups where Dom pulls out his old foreign copies and
when
checks
Dom goes through his boxes again.
All right, so last year in Baltimore Comic Con, I think it was last year or the year before, whatever. Pete gave me flops, right?
Flops. Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know what he gave me because I never really opened it up. And I saw it. I said, he goes, "You want to take it?" So I didn't know. So when I opened it up, I'm looking through it, and they have a lot of the artwork from flops. Come across first Boba Fett flops.
Yep.
And then you go to the back, you get a Vader and Mara Jade flop. So I didn't know that this little thing had a flop of Boba Fett. So I'm happy about that. Just discovering it now. I actually just looked at it. I never looked at it. And I looked at it. I'm like, oh, shit. No. Got it.
Got a few of those floating around.
I got nothing this week. Actually, I have to go, I think, tomorrow. I'm going to try to get to the book.
Nice. All right.
So, but other than that, that's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So for Comic Now later this week, kids, this week, I can't even remember what I put in because I did this at the beginning of the week. All right, so for this week, Last Driver, #1 came out. There's nice Corn Howell. I like Corn Howell's work, and it's a Sean Gordon Murphy production here with The Last Driver. So I'm excited about the book. I know I have it pre-ordered, so I got to wait to read it. But it's a nice 2 for 4 me. Love Sean Gordon Murphy and love Corinne Howell covers, so it's a good one. Speaking of Mike Hoffman, he's been releasing these magazines as well, and Squid Girl 1 comes out this week. So if you're a Hoffman fan, you can pick these up. And again, they have that good old cheap horror magazine feel to them with the pages and the black and white art and stuff like that. So they're fun. And Batwoman 6, there's a nice Stephen Sedgwick cover in there as well, which I kind of liked. It's good. It's a little saucier than I'm used to in the DC universe, so I was happy with it. Plus, she has garters on, so I was very happy. And for our later, God, what did I put in here? Okay, yeah, we got a fun little Jennifer. It's a fun weird Jenny Frison cover, isn't it? For Hello Darkness 26. Yeah, it's kind of fun and creepy. I like that Hello Darkness is still banging out cool covers, and Jenny's doing some fun stuff there. And then Doom Patrol 2, which will be coming out, has an EOM cover, which I thought is fun as well. I like seeing EOM doing different things as well, and he's been getting a good amount of DC work. And then we got
Marvel too, which I like.
Yeah. And we got Cassie #1 coming out, cover B, nice Evangeline Gallagher variant on there, which I thought was just a fun cover. I like baseball covers. It was fun.
I just seen Tyson's comment, the Squid Girl squirt oil.
Best prison I've seen in a while.
she has some good stuff coming.
I hope that
she's I heard, truthfully, the Hello Darkness stuff that she's been doing has been really good overall. I've liked a lot of it, but she put some different stuff out there now, which is nice.
Oh, Hello Darkness is that's Boom, right?
Yes.
I meant to share. I actually was able to get one of their Boom Direct Edo covers this week.
Oh, nice. Those are.
I don't know if they sold out yet. Those usually go pretty quick, but either I got in time or these didn't sell out as well. But I was able to get some finally.
And for our tops and tails this week, we got a little Lady Death Masters. There's a nice set of eBaz covers on this Lady Death Masters eBaz. So you can kind of take this image in all of its different ways that it can be shown to you.
Is it called Lady Death Masturbators?
No, it's eBaz. They're all eBaz covers. But eBaz, the guy still kicks ass after all these years of doing amazing cheesecake stuff. So get it. Why not? Who do we got on deck this week for our cosplayer?
I can never remember, so I had to go back and cheat a minute ago and look because I can't remember because
and Terry, I do agree. I do like the Rebecca Puebla A covers on Hello Darkness a lot as well. They've been all fantastic. Let's see. We have
Anna Chu. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
There we go.
So this week's cosplayer of the week is Anna Chu.
God bless you.
She kind of to go back to the more traditional cosplay costumes, but yet still keep some of that qualified criteria intact. So much that I actually had to put a little Jedi sensor tag over a little bit of a nip slip there on the far right.
Yep.
I thought about seeing if I could get it by Joe.
Right here. You forgot the other nip slip. Right here, the middle picture.
No, that's actually not an extra.
No, okay.
I think it might have been.
I did get one by Joe. I thought it was.
You slipped one by me. You're lucky she was pale.
Yeah.
Slipped by me too, because I would have censored it if I
saw that, man.
I think Dom just.
Good eyes, Dom.
I was like,
wait a minute, and I'm looking to see if there was a T-shirt. She ain't wearing a T-shirt underneath, so I'm like, damn.
I'm gonna say she is. I'm gonna say she is for the sake of me too.
Okay.
But we also have the more traditional Spider-Man cosplay. Hopefully, no slips on this one.
We're fine.
And then the next one we have. Was this Chung Li? Is that the name of this character? Chung Li.
Chun-Li's normally in blue, but I'm just gonna go with it either way because you got the thick thighs there, and I'm happy about that.
Oh, what is Chun-Li Mortal Kombat? I don't know my Chun-Li. Is she Mortal Kombat or is she Street Fighter?
Yes, Street Fighter.
No, I want you to know, Jedi, thick thighs saves lives, so don't worry about it.
They do.
I was hoping the thighs would distract you from the nip slip. It worked for Dom. Or it worked for Joe. He was distracted.
It did. I need to start reviewing these things in a larger form factor.
Zoom in.
I'm getting old. My eyes are getting
they slide past me on the phone. I'm like, oh, that looks good.
And then we have. I've said it once. I've probably said it 100 times. Velma's going to make the cut just about every time.
Nothing wrong with
that. We have some Velma.
Jinkies.
Investigator.
Without my glasses.
Yeah. Sorry.
And then we have Wednesday. So Wednesday cosplay. And again, she does have I think I got all of these off of IG, to be honest with you. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think it was X. I think it was her IG page. So I'm not mistaken, either IG or Facebook. So go support her, follow her, give her some likes and all that love on her IG pages, since we are admiring her handiwork. But this is, I think the next one is, I actually got, Joe liked the next one if it's the one I think it is. So we'll call this next one the Joe slide, as we usually do try to end up. If it's not a Star Wars for Dom, we're going to try to do something for Joe. So this is 2 weeks in a row that we've done something for Joe.
Always find the sleaziest pictures. Those are the ones that are
Little tongue.
Like
For the Joe slide this week.
All right.
And yeah, give her a follow, a likes, and all the loves for Anna Chu, I guess is how you
God
say
bless
it.
you.
There you go. Cosplayer of the week.
I like it. Yeah,
Chew.
now, Dom,
Chew.
strap
Favorite
in,
show.
Dom.
I missed it.
It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia comic, Salia. It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia comic, Salia comic. Oh, Sale of the week.
So this one, this week's comics sale for sale of the week, and then I think we do have a sale of the week. I chose these because it seemed like a good idea, something we hadn't done before, and B, even though it's so small I can't read it anymore. I thought it might kind of stimulate a little bit of discussion about the older days. I don't know if they still do this or not. Styx, you work with schools.
They still do Scholastic book fairs.
The Scholastic book fairs.
Yes,
Which
they
I
do.
guess they did. I guess in the 90s, since we have the computer age is upon us, has been upon us since the 90s. In the 90s, they have these software fairs, I guess. Again, Scholastic. So we do have. Of course, these were well after my time. I remember the book fairs. I don't remember the software camps or whatever this thing is. But we have a Scholastic Software Club. That's what it is. Flyer or order form. This is from 1997. They are asking, what is that, $72 for this one?
$72 for the flyer?
For the flyer, yeah.
People click.
What's on there?
1997.
I see
It's too small for me to read now, but this is actually the same flyer. There's two different pictures of the same flyer. You just open it up.
There's a Doctor Who book there. What else?
I know there's stuff on here for looks like I think I remember there was some software stuff on here. I'm sure it came on a 5.5 or 5.25 or whatever they were. Floppy.
No, by 97, it would have been the 3.25. Or was it 3.5? Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah. Might have been 3.5 by 97, yeah. Or 3.25. I can't remember. But they had like some imaging software on here for some images, so you can do stuff, probably very basic stuff with images,
print shop,
cropping and framing and things like that, and a lot of other stuff on here. I have no idea.
Some good Browder bun stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, so they were asking $72 or best offer.
I can hear my dot matrix printer just going crazy in the background.
Pretty cool, yeah. But what's Buck saying? Damn, I am old. I was in school. Scholastic only did books. Well, speaking of that,
that's all I did. Well, they would also have tchotchkes. They would have tchotchkes.
Sorry, we have another one of these.
Oh yeah, they still do.
Here's another one of the software books. Probably the same seller. This is also from 97. They're asking $66 if I'm reading that right for this software book or flyer or slant order form.
So, if this is the case, I wonder how with Sears catalogs are going to be like Christmas catalogs mint.
That's that's a good question. That might be in our next week's.
There you go.
Good job, Dom. Good job.
There you go.
It might be. That's a good question. I don't know if some of those catalogs are worth getting or not.
Dom, finding titties, coming up with segment ideas.
No, I was gonna say after Styx got done with the bra section, it's probably
on clarity. The clarity in my mind is opened up.
Yeah.
I see sounds and hear colors. What do you want me to do?
Oregon Trail, yeah, I'm sure that was on there too. I remember doing that. See, we did it the old school way. But speaking of old school, this was the sale of the week. So this was from 1984. They were asking $30. I don't know what they got because that site is still not working for me to tell. But this was on July 31st. They were asking $30 or best offer. And now this
Mm-hmm.
is the old school, obviously 1984, when at least I would have been a sophomore, I think.
I was
I'd have been a
14. I
sophomore.
was 14
So
years
this is-
old, 1984.
Dude, I want that.
Yeah,
I
I
want
wouldn't,
that. I want that cat poster.
So I probably wouldn't have seen this even in 1984. I don't think they were doing book fairs for high school. This has been certainly elementary. But yeah, you got some Michael Jackson. You got all kind of posters and stuff in here.
Your sticker album. I remember the sticker albums.
I
Yeah.
remember
Yeah,
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff.
Yep. All that stuff, man.
And if you bought enough, you probably got something. There was always some incentives and stuff for this stuff too, right? Like if you bought a certain amount, you get like the free cat poster or something like that.
Yep.
My mom. So my mom was an elementary school teacher, and she didn't believe in this. I mean, she towed the line and like because she was a teacher, but she wouldn't buy me or my brother any of this stuff. That's, she was a single mom trying to make ends meet, so I'd give it up. But, I think maybe she's like, hey, I brought enough home like books for you guys to read. If you want to read something, you got plenty of books to read. I'm not spending money on like anything.
You ain't getting a Michael Jackson poster.
Nope. And this next one, Dom, you'll like this next one because this one had an Empire Strikes Back. I don't know if that's the novel paperback or what they
Paperback. It was a paperback.
I know my mom was saying, I ain't buying you guys no more Star Wars shit. I know for sure she's probably saying that.
Yeah, the paperback.
But this is so this is three different flyers from 1980, 82, and 85. Asking $60 for the lot. This did sell for a best offer again. Sorry, don't know what that best offer was back in May 22nd of this year. So I don't know. Hell, I wish I collected something like this that wouldn't drain my wallet the way comics do. I wish I could. Maybe I should start collecting this kind of bullshit. But the Star Wars thing I thought was pretty cool. Got Bambi.
That's cool.
Or no, it's Rudolph. Is that Rudolph? It's Rudolph, I think.
Yeah, it looks like Rudolph.
Jiggle Bear, whatever the frick that is.
You got some peanuts down there.
Some sort of a mouse or cat riding a motorcycle.
Some Heathcliff action there as well.
Yeah. Heathcliff was big in the 80s.
Neighborhood.
So, all kind of stuff to jog the memories of us old farts that remember when they used to do this. And it was a big deal, right? You had your order form, and they would take the different classes. Like, at least that's the way they did it in my elementary. They'd have like the library would be set up with all these books.
Yeah.
And they'd take you down there certain classes at a time. And some of the books you could just buy outright. And then some of them, I guess you had to order through the mail or something like that. But
yeah,
book fair was always a fun time for.
So Scholastic would be the one in school. Troll would be the one that you would order. Yeah, mail order.
I just remember the most recent Scholastic ones with my kids where they were like, they wanted you to go online and put money onto an account so that they would have an account to go in and pick books and buy. It's like, just want to shove some money in their pocket and they can go buy some dumb shit and come home.
I tried BK. I tried my best to get her to buy something because, in addition to, I probably didn't give a shit about the books, but you didn't want to be the one kid, the poor kid or whatever, because you didn't want to get lumped in with the poor kids that didn't buy anything.
Hey, you wanted to at least get one of those stupid pencils that had all the little tips that go in. Or
we got a little money, Mom. You're gonna make me look like you're gonna ostracize me, so I'm gonna be like lumped over there with all the kids in their last year,
a couple
in their
cent
paper sack lunch
something.
boxes. I got to stand out. I want my, stand over with the cool lunchbox kids, like Dom.
Yes, thank you. I hung out with all the with the chess club and the geeks and all the other nerds.
Chess club.
Tom hung out with the chess club. I know that ain't right. Might have beat up the chess club.
Yeah.
That wasn't
he was after the chess club chicks.
Actually, joking aside, at school, I was actually friends with just about everybody in school. I didn't like. I don't
That
like
I believe.
much people like. I hung out with a certain crowd, but other than that, I really got to know like everybody, and I was cool with everybody. And that's the one thing I could say when I was in school. That's why I missed school so much when I was going, because it was cool. Like the first week of school was always cool, and the last week but during the year, I was, like I said, I had a couple of friends that I hung out with on the weekends, but I was actually pretty cool with just about everybody tool.
Nice. All right, kids. Spotlight this week. You know what? I just chicks and cars. It's always cool. Again, these topics are. I always expect. Oh, in my head, I'm like, oh, I can grab this, and then I start going and doing it. And I'm like, God, this is harder than I thought it would be. But I put together a handful of covers.
But Joe, we have trust in you, man. We have trust in you, Joe. We know.
Some you may have seen before, some you may not have seen before. But there's some fun things in here. But I always like to start off with some oldies but goodies in here. So Public Enemies Volume 1, Number 7 from 1949 from DS Publishing. Lovely Bob Jenny cover there. I love hot rod covers, and got a pretty lady there. It's a little scared, and crazy hot rod. It's a little jacked up there.
Why does it say Comic Math up there? Did I miss something?
It's Comic Math. It's beautiful women plus cool cars. That's math.
Okay.
There's a plus there.
Okay. All right.
We're adding beautiful women.
2 plus 2.
I'm with you now.
2 plus 2 equals 4.
Yes.
I needed you to put it together for me, but I'm back in now. Okay.
Yes.
So
He needed the tutor.
I
Next
missed this
up-
earlier. I'm sorry. I would have brought it up earlier if I'd have saw it.
Yeah. Next up, we got a good old True Confessions number 10 from 1955, Premiere Magazine. A Kurt Schaffenberger cover. Cool car in the background. It's a little making out action. Good times. I found the most cars in these were in romance novels in the Golden Age. It was very hard to find women on covers in Golden Age books with cars. Unless it was crime and a bad girl.
Women weren't allowed to drive back then, right? So that probably makes sense.
I don't know.
That's for Mama Bear. I threw that out there just for Mama Bear.
Got a little Lady Luck here. It was a fun little book
Hornet.
from 1949. Lady Luck 86 from Quality Comics. Got a nice Gil Fox cover there. It's a fun one. It's I like going back and seeing some of these earlier heroes and heroines. It would be wrong of me if I didn't find at least one good Matt Baker cover to throw in here, even though they're all good. So Cinderella Love 29 from 1955, St. John's Publishing. Beautiful Matt Baker
Deadline for
cover
Love.
there. Those are some nice legs. Those are some nice legs. Baker's the best. That's I'd go to the well for any Baker Golden Age book. They're timeless and they will hold their value.
Good.
Go
Fritzy Ritz.
Yeah, had to throw one in for Styx, and I love Fritzy Ritz as well. Fritzy Ritz Comics number 7, and I looked through all the sparklers and tip tops and all the old ones because I wanted at least one really good Fritzy Ritz one. And this is really the only one that has a car on it. But I love Ernie Bushmiller, and I love any Fritzy Ritz cover. So,
Of all the places for the horn to get stuck. Echo Lake.
They're at Echo Lake. I love Bushmiller. I think this might be our last Golden Age book here. We got a little Tessie the Typist. There's a couple Tessie the Typist cards. Yeah, Tessie the Typist Comics number 15 from 1948. This is a publisher that eventually got gobbled up into Marvel. I believe, if memory serves me right, I think Stan Lee actually was one of the editors.
I was about to bring up Stan Lee, and I was going to say, no wonder all the Marvel characters have first and last names begin with the same letter, because it just seems like Tessie the Typist.
Oh, yeah. So
Tessie the stenographer, I guess, wouldn't
nice
roll
nice
off.
little-
Dresses above her knee.
Tessie the
Very
Prowl.
racy for the 10.
Yeah, I like Tessie.
Tessie and a two.
Now let's get into some more modern things. We got American Vampire 1976 number 1 from December 2020. DC Comics, nice Dustin Wynn cover. These were fun. I like the American Vampire series, and 76 was pretty cool
Bonnie
as
and
well.
Clyde.
Yeah,
Damn, you jump from Golden Age all the way to 1920 or to 2020.
There's we're gonna jump around. We do a few old things. Then we'll
Okay, we're not going chronologically. Okay, got it.
No, we'll jump around a little bit, but I like to get the Golden Age out of the way first. Next up, we got a little Hell Witch Pinups #1, a little David Harrigan cover from Comic Comics in 2020. And yes, he was. Matt Baker was fantastic, groundbreaking fucking artist. If you like this Harrigan cover, there is another very similar cover of Harrigan's that you can get as well, which would be the Lamurza Pinups #1 from 2017 from Coffin Comics. Both badass covers, a lot of fun.
People love that dated dead covers.
And no, they don't have that Coffin Comics logo on the book. They for some reason watermark all their books at previews.
It's irritating. It irritates me when I try to copy one of their images.
Yeah. But I do love these Harrigan covers. They're a lot of fun. And let's see next up if my mouse will cooperate. This was a fun title. Time Lincoln Continental. There's only one. This was #1, but it wasn't a series. It was one issue. But yeah, there's something about Lincoln dressed as a pimp with a Lincoln Continental that
4 scores for 7 whores.
It just does it for me. It does it for me. So good old Anarchic Press giving us some fun titles. This one, yeah.
I have to give Dom credit. That was actually pretty good.
It was good. It was good. Dom's on tonight. He's on, baby.
Dom hit one there.
Now this one you have to look for the car, but I liked how they did it with putting the car in the smoke from the cigarette. I enjoyed that a lot. Rule Kiss and Tell #4. This is an awesome Maleev cover. I love Maleev, and this is from Beckett Entertainment. This is by far the best cover out of this series. But I don't know. Maleev covers are always good. I like Maleev's work.
What else did that company do? They did
Beckett?
Yeah, Beckett. They did sports card grading.
Yeah, another card.
No, but in terms of comics.
In comic book.
In terms of comics? Is this the same company?
Yes.
They do a horror comic? I think they did a horror comic.
I can't remember all these goddamn little
maybe
publishers that
I think they did
here and there. Again, I told you about Ride before. Still Freeze has some great stuff in Ride, and this was from the trade paperback cover. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. He knows how to. He knows how to. He knows how to show the back of his hand, Tyson. So Ride from 2005. Again, this is the trade paperback. I love Brian Still Freeze, and this is a cool cover. It's also a bubblegum cover for all you bubblegum cover collectors out there. Sticking with the Ride, there are a handful of volumes of the Ride, but the Ride Savannah from April 2007. Nice Chris Bruner cover as well.
Is that a Charger?
I can't tell whether that's a Charger or whether that is a
Challenger.
Camaro.
It's either Challenger.
Is it a Challenger or is it the front end of a Camaro Rally Sport?
It could be a Rally Sport, but a Challenger has more of a.
Don't ask me about cars.
I had a Dodge. I remember I had a 2006 Dodge Charger, man. I missed that.
It should be stuck in my brain because I just watched Bullet this week. So.
Front sticks only.
Oh, it's a Camaro.
1969. Okay, I get it.
1969 Camaro.
I got a nice. I got to throw a Catwoman cover in here. So this would have met our Whip cover as well from last week. But Catwoman 51. This was a Comic Corner exclusive from 2023. A nice Derek Chu cover.
She looks bull-legged. Look at her, the way her waist is and her backside. Like she could turn around and see her ass with her own ass. You know?
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Heavy Metal Never Lets Me Down. This is just a badass Dennis Sire cover from Heavy Metal of 1993. The way they do their numbering with Heavy Metal is just an absolute train wreck. The volume 1816, number 5, 6. Heavy Metal. You make things difficult for me. But it is a badass cover. I do love that cover.
Yep.
I've been hesitating to bring any of the stuff up there that has the B word in it, but then I remember Joe had it on his slide earlier, so
Yeah.
I guess
I did.
it's
Oh
okay.
yeah. Oh yeah, I did. That's
'Cause
for
I've
artistic
been-
purposes.
Yeah.
Next up, sticking with heavy metal, we got Volume 23, Number 2 from 1999. Nice Luis Royo cover. This is just a gorgeous cover. Makes me think of Tutolote in terms of the style, but great car. And I think the only Cadillac that I have in any of these.
Pink Cadillac.
Yeah.
Roll.
You got a little Sepulveda doing a little Thunderbolts cover here. I always like cool
That's a cool cover.
1930s throwback covers. Those Thunderbolt runs had some badass covers, man. So Thunderbolts 134. This is the 1930s variant from 2009. Give a little Marvel a little love here. A nice little Mustang there on X Factor 237 from 2012. Nice David Yardin cover. I like a little Thelma and Louise feel to a cover. It's always fun. Got a little Witchblade, a little David Nestor cover here. This was a New Dimensions Comics exclusive variant from Image in 2004. I've seen some of these signed out there as well. So if you like it, there's some signed copies out there too.
That's cool.
We got Uber. Uber number 13 from April 2014 from Avatar Press. Nice Adirondack cover. Again, I appreciate an artist when they're going to take the time to draw a car and draw it well. And when they do these old 1940s, 1930s cars on covers, I appreciate that they take the time to not phone it in on the car as well. We got a little Zenoscope. Why not? Why wouldn't we have some Zenoscope? So Van Helsing versus the Werewolf number 1. This is the Florida SuperCon 2017 cover from Ali Garza. It's just
I totally get Van Helsing versus the Werewolf from this cover.
of course.
Yeah,
of
Matt, he
course.
does all the time.
Does he? Does Styx part on the show? Not that I've heard. Now, you may be doing some SBDs, which that's fine.
He's
You know what you did.
He's just crop dusting all those mudmen in the back. But no, I mean, Zenoscope used to do it all. I don't know if they still do it as much. But they used to do all these exclusives for the cons, and wherever they were doing the con at, it would be very themed for wherever they were doing the con.
Oh, that's Ali Garza. I just noticed that.
Yeah, yeah.
Sticks, don't fall asleep tonight either.
I'll try not to.
Fun little series from Titan. This is a nice Ben Oliver cover on Ian Livingston's Freeway Fighter number 1, cover B. There's a lot of good covers on this. This is a cool series.
I don't have that Ali Garza. That's why I just noticed it. I was like, no. Actually, I did pick up some older Ali Garza stuff this week that I'm waiting to receive, but I know I don't have that cover.
Doing a little DC here. We got Red Hood and the Outlaws 32 from 2014. Nice Ed Benes cover. It's a good one. It's good Starfire on the.
Starfire looks really nice in that cover.
Yeah, I like it.
Send me some Jungle Pam pics. No idea what it is, but I'm intrigued.
Next up, a book that had a teaser edition, but I could not find it ever actually being released from Moonstone. But Night Driver teaser edition. I'll take a little backside boob any day of the week.
That's cool.
There's your Moonstone book for you.
Yeah, I don't think I have that one.
Great Rick Remender's series and a lot of good car covers in it as well. Death or Glory number 2. This was cover B, 2018. A nice Julian Tedesco cover. I'll never complain about a Tedesco cover. I love Tedesco.
It did come out.
There's a later book that came out that was from somebody that wasn't Moonstone, but I couldn't find that book from Moonstone ever being released outside of the teaser.
Yeah, it was This one's I don't know if I could show it. It's like a CGX cover.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Sweet.
There was only like 3 issues of it, so I think so. Probably why
Sticking with Death or Glory number 8. Nice Mahmoud Asrar cover. That's just a good cover. I'm just happy with that. Like I said, Death or Glory had some fun covers in there. Little Lady Demon number 4 from Dynamite. Nice get a little Mike Mayhew in here.
Nice.
Signed it right in there. It's very nice. I like when they bury their signature in there someplace interesting.
Well, that's an early one, man. I don't, what's his first one? Mike Mayhew.
Oh, he's been doing.
Yeah, he's been doing stuff for a while.
Yeah, at least back into the 90s, I think. Yeah. I know early 2000s for sure.
This is actually a hardcover book that was released by Dark Horse. Vicious Intent, the rock and roll art and exploitation of Stainboy Rennell. Nice hardcover book. Greg Rennell is just a great old school artist. This is a fun one, and you got to love the Michael Caine on the cover as well. You just can't go wrong. Little Get Carter action.
You got Foxy Cleopatra, and you got freaking Mary Jane Watson in the back too. You know.
It's nice. I like it.
Foxy Brown.
I throw a little Hughes in here as well. Didn't want to overhughes it, so I threw in Vampirella Dracula Unholy number 1. This is the cover E from Dynamite.
I remember this one. I think there was at least 12 different versions of this.
I have a couple of the Virgin copies of this as well, but it's a fun cover. Had to add a little more Vampy for you too. Not a lot of Vampy car covers, Jedi.
No, she tends to ride motorcycles more than
standing. But you know how I love the looking through the legs. I love the looking through the legs covers. This was nice. Nice Kevin Lau from 2000. You got to go back to your Harris runs of Vampirella for this one. I throw a little Punisher in here. Punisher Presents Barracuda from the old Max run in Marvel. Goran Parlov cover. It's a fun cover. I like this cover a lot.
Yeah, Max series of Punisher was good. The whole run.
Barracuda.
Yeah, Max stuff was fun when they were doing that.
Whoa.
A little more Red Hood and the Outlaws. This is number 19. It's the Batmobile. It's still a cool car. But I love Guillaume Marsh, and I will never knock a sexy redhead on a cover. So it's good stuff. We got Punchline number 1 from Antarctic Press. Nice Matthew Weldon cover. Punchline has a ton of great covers. They're just hard to come by sometimes. But I do love the Punchline series. Like I said, I'm going to throw my Archie shit in here too. So Stuart Imogen had a nice cover on Archie number 3 from 2015. It's something about a girl working on a car in overalls that's just always sexy. Sticking with our Archie world and universe, got a little Josie and the Pussycats number 1, and it's a Hack cover as well. I love Hack, so can't go wrong with that. We got a little Mark Bagley here on Brilliant number 3 from 2012 from Marvel. This was Icon, but Marvel bought them.
Yeah.
That was a fun cover. Except I'm partial to redheads. Heading back to the Xenoscope. Well, we got a little Sun K here on Grim Spotlight, Red Agent, Friendly Fire. This is the cover H from 2022.
Looks like Taylor Swift.
Little cheek check. And I love Keith Garvey. I do. I really enjoy Keith Garvey's work. I've neglected my Keith Garvey collecting lately, and I need to do better. So Grim Tales of Terror volume 4, number 3, cover C from 2018. A beautiful Keith Garvey cover there. Yeah, I like somebody that spends some time on the car and puts together a nice car.
Turn on your headlights.
Yeah, doesn't
Golf
half-ass
girl
it.
in a car. Come on now.
Yeah, it's
Let it shine.
it's a win-win for me. Threw a little hack slash in here as well. So this is hack slash Son of Sam Hain #1. Nice Tim Seeley cover. Again, throw that bandana in the hair and a bikini. All she has to do is take off those shoes, and you've won me over.
And do the women could do it too.
Little Rosie the Riveter.
Yeah.
We got a little more Archie. We got Archie and Friends Hot Rod Racing #1. This was a 616 exclusive. Josh Burns cover. There's a couple variants of this one, but this one tended to look the best. We got a little Rush City. This was a Jock cover. This was just a fun Jock cover. I kind of liked it. I like Jock. And I can't tell whether she's jumping on the car or getting hit by the car.
I think she's jumping over the car.
She's flying over.
Yeah, that's not going to make it over.
Look at the guy's face. Hey,
Yeah.
you want to see great? There was a accident today, man. It was crazy that happened on 204th Street. A Corvette. Was it a Corvette hit a Mercedes? And everybody survived. Crazy. The video's online now. Nuts.
You sound disappointed that everybody.
No, because it reminded me. No. Boy, I'm glad that everybody survived. But apparently
They all survived.
The Mercedes went through the red light, and it was crazy.
A little T-bone action. I would be remiss if I didn't throw a Cadillac. There's not a lot of Cadillacs and dinosaur covers that have the woman prominently placed with the car prominently placed.
There is one.
Even in the Zenith Triple Tails or the old stuff.
One day it was a gatefold cover. She was in the car, and you open it up. You have all the T-Rex and everybody running behind. It was like a gatefold cover. She was prominent in the front.
This one was the second print from 1993 Kitchen Sink Press.
It was a cartoon too. I keep saying it. Cartoon, and people keep forgetting it was a cartoon.
Yep.
More recently, we got our M1 Monster Racing. Nice Jay Lee cover there as well. This is series just started a couple months ago.
That the Kati and Naga twins.
It's there's some cool covers. I like Jay Lee. He does some fun covers.
And he does. He did a good Transformer G.I. Joe.
And as we wind down here, I got a little. This was recent. This was from SDCC in 2024. Mark Brooks did these couple of X-Men covers that were quite nice.
I would definitely pick that up. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, there's one that has the more recent trade dress. It's slightly different. I think the car's a different color, but I like the old trade dress on it.
Yeah, man, you got
I like the flames in there.
Rogue, Psylocke, you got Jean Grey, Storm, Kitty Pryde.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I like it.
I think it's Kitty Pryde.
Yeah, it would make sense.
And
we got Chariot, which was a series on AWA from AWA that had some fun decal covers in there as well. Some good Miami Vice feel to a lot of their covers. So this was a Sad Lemon exclusive from John Gallagher. It's just a fun cover. And I believe this is our last cover. No, we got one after this too. We got Chassis Volume 3, number 3 from March 2000. The great Glenn Orbick, rest in peace. I love Orbick covers. This is one when I find it in the wild, I always pick it up.
I think you've shown this one before.
I have. I love Orbick. He's fantastic. And last on the list, I had to throw in a good Sveta cover here. So Pinapocalypse number 1 from 2025. This was the holiday box trade cover variant A. Like I said, there was a version of this, and there was a foil of this. There were several variants of this, but I like the way Sveta draws a lady, and I like the way she draws an old school cab as well.
You didn't put any. I'm surprised you didn't put I know maybe you don't want to cross streams with your Kickstarters, but Bobby Joe, the Kickstarter Bobby Joe, and
I thought about it. I didn't want to start getting into Kickstarters because then I would have gone down a rabbit hole that would have taken me
Bobby Joe,
5 more
Young
days.
cover is pretty good.
It is.
That's
It
such a good
is.
cover.
And I believe
Really
we have
cool
shown
number.
that one on a few times.
I know I probably showed it on pickups.
And I know I showed it on a couple of our Kickstarter, or at least one of our Kickstarter Pick This Up series as well. So that's what we got this week for Comic Math. Some beautiful women with some cool cars. That was a fun topic to look through. Again, surprised
There's a lot that I
how
remember.
few of these types of covers exist out there. It's not as many as you think.
I don't think I have any Bug War comics. I'm not reading Bug War.
I didn't read anything this week, so I was busy working and being in trouble in HR for 2 hours. That's okay.
It's always fun.
It's always fun.
All right. So what are you reading this week, kids? Dom, you reading anything this week?
Not this week. I didn't get a chance.
Don was too busy doing bum fights.
Yeah, bum fight. I wish. Read that back.
All right, Jedi. What you got on tap this week?
So I didn't really know what to read this week. There wasn't really any. I'm not reading Vampirella anymore, as I've said on here a couple of times, until they do something a little
Interesting.
easier to digest that you don't require a vampy PhD to follow. But I did read this Shell Shock, which I didn't really know what it was going in. It's one of those anthologies, war story anthologies. I also didn't know that it was a 60-page freaking. I read it online. I didn't know it was a 60-page. I sent all these to Joe before. I was like, well, I haven't read any of these yet, but this is what I'm planning on reading when I get it done. So I started reading Shell Shock, not knowing that it was like, I think a 60 or 70-page comic. Got through probably 80% of it before I was like, I'm going to move on to something else. But it's an anthology about war stories, typical anthology type. It's got the shocking ending. Most of them, you see it coming from a mile away, as with most of these. the twist is pretty obvious that this is what they're going to do for the shocking twist, and but it was okay. It's just some light reading. A couple of
I like all the anthologies that Oni's putting out for all these EC ones, because they've been doing all the different themes. They've done the horror, they've done Western, they've done. I'm happy to see that they doing a war story one. Normally, I mean, if I'm reading those, I'm like, as long as half the stories in there were interesting, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think there's probably like 6 or 7. I think I read probably 5 of them. Probably 3 of the 5 I read were pretty good. But again, even the ones that were pretty good, you kind of can see the twist coming before it hits you in the face. So that's the kind of way it is with all these things, though. So I did want to read Vampirates, because there's a lot of buzz about this. I don't know. I think number 2 might have dropped this week. Not this week, next week. But this is number 1. Still catching up a little bit. And I did want to read this because of the buzz that was going around. A lot of the because this is a Will Jack title, I guess. He's
I think he's done some covers. I don't know how.
I thought he was more involved than just covers for this.
I think Sweet Death he's doing more in.
The Sweet Death? Okay, maybe you're right. I think you're right now.
I know he has some exclusives for Vampirates.
No, you're right. It's Sweet Death. I got those mixed up. I know there was buzz about this. Dom has a cover of this. It's San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah. Will Jack stuff for this. I wanted to read it, and I gotta say, I was not too impressed with this. A lot of reading up front on this. I'd say it had a prologue, and then probably I would say at least the first half of this was some pretty heavy reading as far as your dialogue bubbles go. And then probably the last half of it was practically no dialogue at all. So maybe it balances out, but I don't know. I just didn't. It's kind of a Romeo and Juliet type of story with vampires and humans. And that's about all I'll say about it. But I don't know. I may read issue 2 and see if it gets any better.
See if it picks up a little bit.
Yeah, at the end of issue 1, it kind of got a lot of the groundwork, I guess, laid maybe, and then at the end of issue 1, you actually kind of get, okay, so now we're about to get into the pirates part of this. We kind of laid the groundwork of the vampire piece of it, and now we're going to get into the pirates piece of it. So we'll see if maybe that picks it up a little bit. So I'll probably read the number 2 and see where that goes. Carmilla Unbound, which is our mature pick of the week. This is one I've had for a while, so I think I got the PDF for when I backed it. I'd never read it before. I think next week we may get another Carmilla, because when I was reading this, I found another Carmilla PDF that I hadn't read yet from a Kickstarter.
That and Carmilla is having another Kickstarter that either just started or is starting in a couple weeks, I believe.
Yeah. And I don't think I have this cover, which is maybe I can go back into that one, because this is a flops cover, so obviously maybe I can go back and.
I have a couple copies, Jedi.
But I did read it because I read it, so just in case it sucks, you don't have to read it. And I don't know. This was, again, kind of, you have your vampire. It kind of reminded me a little bit. Maybe all vampire stories are pretty much like this, because it kind of reminded me a little bit by Death of A Thousand Little Deaths. What's that other one? That other Kickstarter?
Countless Little Deaths.
Countless Little Deaths. Yeah, where you have this vampire that is looking for, in both cases, her lost love from many lives ago or many years ago. And in the case of Countless Little Deaths, she's looking for her man. I think in this case, Carmilla is looking for her girl, her lady, from a love affair long ago. And along the way, she just kind of, at the beginning of this one, she's like part of a rock band. She's also running from other vampires. I don't know if it's her maker or who, but she's running from other vampires. She's in a rock band at the beginning of this one. And then it cuts to another story where she's living in New York, and she moves in with this roommate. She really likes her roommate. But her roommate has this boyfriend who pretends to be this all nice Christian guy, and but at the end he's really, behind the scenes, he's kind of a freak and cheating on her. So Carmilla ends up killing him and draining him and pretty much taking the girl, which is where this one ends anyway. Like I said, I haven't read the other one yet, but so as far as the Vanya scale on this one, we do have, I don't know, 3, maybe 3.5 adult scenes in this one. Nothing XXX, maybe some heavy R or X rated, but nothing XXX. So no money shots, no scissoring, no stuff like that. But there is nude scenes and there is sex scenes, but it's not true graphic. So because of that,
it's tasteful.
Tasteful. Yeah, it's tasteful. So because of that, I'm only going to give it a 2 on the Vanya scale. Could have possibly been maybe persuaded if it had just gone a little bit more to the right. Maybe we could have gotten a 3, but I'm pretty solid on leaving this at a 2.
You were hoping some girls getting smacked with a unit. That's what you wanted.
Just a little bit more. There just wasn't enough of that.
Not enough lust for Jedi. Not enough lust.
No 69, no 71, no 72 plus 2.
Nothing stands out. With Vanya, especially with Vanya number 1, man, it's just hard to get some of those images out of your head. But with this one, there's just nothing that really sticks with you. So I'm happy. I'm pretty solid with a 2 on the Vanya scale.
Nice.
But that's what we have for. That's what I read this week. And you may get another Carmilla next week.
It's tough when you go into those books and you expect Hefner and you get Amish. So,
well, we're going to talk Amish later. So,
all right. I read a trade paperback this week, Miss Fury Joy Division. Again, Bill Tucci put this together. It is a wonderful tribute to old school Miss Fury. If you're unfamiliar with what Joy Division was concentration camp prisoners that were used as sex slaves during World War II. So Miss Fury is tasked with infiltrating the concentration camp, and
that's not what I said, Tyson. Not
That's what he said.
And capturing the person running it so that they can meet some swift justice. I don't want to give too much away because it is a decent story. Tucci does a wonderful job. It fills in where a nice gap in Miss Fury lore around like 1944. So it was good. It was very enjoyable. I like Miss Fury. I like World War II stuff as well. And it's fun to watch her, beat the shit out of some Nazis and do all that fun stuff. So I highly recommend it. It's well drawn, it's well written, and it was a decent read. Can't complain. And just for the Bill Tucci homage cover, it's wonderful. He does, like I said, he does a very, very wonderful job of homaging Mills in the proper way. And she's
Joe, you're telling me there's no nudity in this book and no sex in this book, so it's boring.
No, there's some sex and stuff in this book. It's a little rough though.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not really a sex book.
rough sex.
Well, based on the content of
that's all Camilla needed to get it that 3-star was just some rough sex and smacking around.
Yeah, I mean, based on the theme of concentration camp prisoners being used as sex slaves, it's not but it's a good story. The art's great. Nice quality book, so I recommend it. Styx, you reading anything this week?
No, I've been gearing up for the weekend here. We're moving one of the kids out of here, and they're going to college. So I've been gearing up for that all week.
So you're gonna be an empty nester soon?
No, my son's still here. He goes to the local college, so he's still here.
That's still kind of it's kind of empty nester.
No,
I'm in no hurry.
I did that. I had a son in college that stayed home. It's not empty nest.
Nope.
Which is cool because I like having him around, but it's still not empty nest.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I do have some recommendations. I have 2 recommendations this week. All right. So, I like to watch Tubi movies a lot. And this movie was enjoyable.
Too much.
Probably a little too much. Switchblade Sisters is a fun movie. If you like girl gangs, it is very interesting.
I tried to join one.
It is, yes. So you have these girls that are in.
Yeah, they did it for the hazing.
They hang out with the boy gang, the Daggers, and the girl gang is the Dagger Debs, and they kind of come across a new girl, and the new girl kind of things go in flux and get a little crazy, but it was something. I enjoyed it. I don't know how to describe. I mean, it's grindhousey kind of movie, but the plots never make much sense of everything that goes on. It's like, oh, they're murdering people, and there's stocks of M16s and stuff like that, and communist revolutionaries and stuff like that, and then they're in high school. It's kind of all over the place, but it was kind of fun to watch. Not as much nudity as I would have enjoyed in a movie like this, but there's definitely some. A couple good knife fights. You know, it was enjoyable. I will not complain. It was fun. And the one guy that plays one of the gang members was Donna's father from that '70s show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you ever see what that guy looks like young, which he looks the same young as he did old. No, yeah, not Eric's father, Donna's father.
Oh, Donna's father.
Yeah.
Is the one cop there? Is that Hightower?
No, it's not Hightower. They put those on there. They put like a judge and a random cop. I don't know whether there's stock footage talking about how bad gang violence is and things like that.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Hightower. Like it is.
Oh, by the way, my favorite of the female gang members is Donut. By the way, she's the chubby one. She's fantastic.
Why do they call her Donut?
You know why. But it was fun. It was a fun movie. And I also threw up here, hey, they still have Vibes up on Tubi, by the way. It's a fun movie. And Cyndi Lauper is unbelievably adorable in Vibes. Watch it just for the Cyndi Lauper. Stay for the Jeff Goldblum.
I don't think I've ever heard of this movie.
And,
I think I've seen it before.
And just enjoy the Peter Falk. You know,
we can say this combo.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. I mean, back around this time when you were getting like Jewel of the Nile type movies and stuff like that, this has that kind of feel with little supernatural things peppered in as well. But Goldblum's fun in it. Cyndi Lauper's fantastic in it, and like I said, Cyndi Lauper is one.
Like Charlie Sheen in that poster.
She is ridiculously adorable in this movie. It's good. It's worth a watch.
When it comes to Goldblum, I'm a little more partial to like Transylvania 65000 and Earth Girls Are Easy, but
I love me some Jeff Goldblum anytime, anywhere.
Goddamn Independence Day, freaking Jurassic Park, The Fly.
Well, when it comes to this era of him, yeah.
And then, like I said, the Peter Falk, that's just a nice little kicker. That's just fun.
I love Peter Falk.
Peter Falk looks like freaking goddamn Joe Pesci back there, man.
Yeah, but like I say, and it's a very watchable movie as well. It's like, I mean, a lot of the movies I watch because they're schlock, because they're grindhouse, and you're not expecting like a movie that you're going to follow that's going to make sense. This is fun. The Vibes is a fun movie. It's very watchable. So excellent. So what are you guys watching? Thanks, Tony.
I don't think I watched any movies this week, to be honest. And nothing's coming to mind. I did finish Lucky.
I did not like the ending. I
didn't like the ending either. I was gonna ask you what you thought about the ending.
I'm glad we feel the same way about that. I thought it was a cheap way.
It was kind of lazy.
Yes. Yeah. And then it was you saw it coming at the very end. I'm not going to give anything away if you haven't watched it, but I just felt like, I see it coming.
Hey, Jedi, have you been watching Reacher this season?
I am watching. I don't know if I watched the latest one. I've watched. I've watched Reacher. I watched the first 4. Yep. Yeah. I like it.
It's Reacher. I'm always entertained.
This was the last season, right? Isn't this like the last season or?
Oh, is it?
No, because I saw some things today where he was filming season 5. So
okay.
I know we were talking last week. The one with the partner is was
it Neagley or?
Yeah, I don't know. Is that out yet? I don't know. I don't know.
That one's not out yet, but
I don't know.
But I'll watch it anyway because I figure he'll probably have some cameos in it as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I know he's supposed to be landing a Marvel or DC deal with a movie. So yeah, so.
Yeah. We were gonna talk Silo, but Styx is behind.
I gotta catch up on that. Did you guys watch Lantern?
Here's before we go.
Yes.
I did watch Lantern.
Good.
Yeah, I watched Lantern. There's only one, right? It's the first episode.
There's only one episode.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the first episode. I didn't watch it, but I know what happens. I just
it was all right. I don't know anything about it.
I enjoyed it.
Anything that happens is going to be unexpected to me. I'm not going to know.
It was.
I'm not a huge like Green Lantern reader, so I'm along for the ride. I know enough.
The only thing I'll say about that, and this just may be, even though I'm, supposed to be Gen X and old school and all this stuff, maybe I've just been around to the new, softer, kindler, hey, let's, wrap everybody in bubble wrap so long that maybe it's rubbed off on me a little bit. But that scene where the dad is shooting the apple off his son's head, I was like, we're really putting that on television, because you're going to have some kid out there that's like, oh, I want to be Green Lantern. Here's my dad's gun. It's just like, that's just like planting seeds for kids to like shoot each other with guns.
Stupid kids, man.
Probably just being a little too soft, maybe.
But you see, look, that's the stuff you want back because the world is too soft. We need stuff.
Until some kid shoots himself, shoots his best friend. Yeah, sure, okay.
Common sense.
Yeah,
sure, okay. I'm not gonna. I the whole time I was feeling that way, I was telling myself like, you probably shouldn't feel this way, but nowadays, it's kind of like
people are stupid.
You almost can't help but feel that way because somebody else is going to feel that way. But the story, I'm enjoying it. But the thing I'm watching, and I'm not even through season 1 yet, that I just think's a little funny. So for the past 6 months, this is not even a new show. For the past 6 months, my brother has been trying to get me to watch Banshee, which was a Cinemax from like 2013 to 16, or maybe
you should. It's a fantastic series.
So he wanted me to watch it so much that I finally started teasing. I was like, dude, are you in the fucking credits of this thing? Are you in this movie?
It is a good series.
Why are you beating the shit out of me to watch this movie? So I didn't know anything about it. I didn't even know that what's his name? Anthony Starr, Homelander. I didn't know he was in it or anything like that. So I sit down and start watching this thing with my wife. And this freaking show wastes no time at all.
Nope.
I think the first episode alone has 3 sex scenes in it. Just in the first, it's averaging 1 every 15 minutes at this point. The sex scenes. So I'm watching this, and my wife, she's like, because sometimes my wife can be a little like prudish or something. She's like, you shouldn't be watching this. It's like, this is not good. I'm like, hey, Neil told me to watch this. My brother. Neil told me to watch this. And my wife just looks at it, she goes, you guys are just old perverts. And I'm like, guilty. Okay, whatever, guilty. But she likes the show. She'll just give me the side eye as soon as you're
gonna get how far in did you make it?
We're 2 episodes left in season 1.
Are you hooked yet? Because I
like it. It's a good show. My wife likes it. She likes it too. She just doesn't like all the sex and stuff. And I'm like, hey, that's the.
It is what it is.
It's the icing on top of this chocolate cake. But I had to explain to her because my wife's from the Philippines, so a lot of this, she doesn't know a lot of the terminologies that we grew up with. So I referred to it. I was like, well, we're having this conversation. I was like, well, it is Skinemax. And she's like, what? So I had to explain to her why we called Cinemax Skinemax growing up, because of the kind of content that it aired. So she thought that was dumb too. And I'm like, guilty, whatever. I'm just guilty. I'm just
between that and HBO After Dark.
Whatever. But no, it's actually a pretty good show. I mean, it's a really good show, actually. Yeah. So I hate to give my brother any sort of credit for anything, but no, he's right on this one. And he says
I stayed hooked through the whole series. It was
every time a new girl, a new female character is introduced, I was like, yep, just someone's
gonna get railed.
Some new girl that he's gonna gonna have sex with before the end of the show. So so far. And that gets back to I don't know, Styx, if you've watched it, but you brought up the Amish earlier.
Yes.
He's nailing Amish women right and left on this one. Well, so really only one so far, which I don't know where the story's going, but there's some creepy vibes between the Amish niece and uncle there going on. There's some weird stuff going on.
You'll see where it all goes.
I don't know if it's going to go. I mean, we're not even talking step niece or anything. We're talking about these are blood. So I'm like, we're going to go there.
Amish.
She must have nice ankles.
Her name is what's her name? Her name is Lily something. She's hot though. Oh, I mean, there's nothing but hot chicks in this TV show too.
They do well all around. they crafted a fine tale with beautiful women, wonderful violence, fun acting.
Yeah, it's violent. It's sex. It's nudity. It's freaking cinema.
It doesn't hold back,
What
but
show
it doesn't. It doesn't
Banshee.
necessarily
It's called
feel
Banshee.
overly. Yeah.
Oh.
It does,
Banshee.
after a while, it doesn't feel gratuitous. It feels right.
It just feels normal.
It's got the I think it's named Anthony Starr. It's the guy that played Homelander in The Boys. Before he
He's
was
fantastic
Homelander.
in it, and I like him so much more in this than I did The Boys.
You're talking about Amish people. I freaking talking. I came across Diary of the Dead when they went to the farm. The Amish guy there throwing dynamite at the zombies. Remember Diary of the Dead?
What show was that?
The Diary of the Dead, the movie.
Oh,
It was like they were like it was like the nights before Night of the Living Dead. It was like the events that took place before Night of the Living Dead. Yeah.
So,
Not
no, it's a good show. I'm liking it.
As I was saying, I did have my guilty pleasure, and I did watch the last season of Outer Banks on Netflix because I'm a sad man. It was so that show's finally wrapped up, so that's good. I like when shows that I'm unfortunately invested in because I just casually watched the first few seasons. Now I just have to keep watching them.
Let's speak about old shows. When I was, we didn't have internet. We didn't have internet for like a couple, like 2 days. And watching old TV shows. Wife had the X-Files on. We're watching the X-Files, which is great. You know, I've missed the X-Files. Like, yeah,
I've never watched the X-Files.
Hulu released. Hulu just put it out last week, I believe.
Yeah, they make it a series.
Was the original movie?
Yeah.
Or that was out in like 2006. I guess it was the follow-up movie. It was the Frankenstein one. That was like the director's cut. They just put that up there on Hulu. That was decent. That was fun to just go back and watch some X-Files again.
X-Files stuff is really good. You know, you watch it, it's really weird. It gives you that weird. It's really a really good show. You know, really sit there. And now they're coming out with a new series, comic book series. The X-Files is coming back.
Yeah,
Ryan Coogler is doing the new X-File movie or show or whatever he's doing. So
yeah, I think it's gonna be a series. So that'll be fun. But other than that, I didn't watch too much else this week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, the Cougars. I can't. The reality shows. I can't do the reality. I used to be real into watching the reality shows.
We had girls. Reality shows are crazy.
I can't do. They just. There's just so much fluff, and they never seem to go anywhere.
And they're scripted now too. Reality shows. Really think about it, because some of the stuff is like unbelievable.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I watched
American
my
Idol
90 day.
counts as reality. I don't think I've ever watched a reality series show.
I've watched my 90 Day Fiancé. I mean, like I said, I used to watch. My favorite used to be Love After Lockup because it was just hilarious. I don't know what they thought was going to happen when these people got out of prison, but what you think's going to happen happens when they get out of prison.
Exactly.
That's always fun to watch.
They had some people staying in the hotel with a couple of girls, and apparently they were going to film a reality show in BET. And oh my God, it's like everybody thinks it's going to be a breakout star.
Screaming and fighting.
I used to watch Jersey Shore. Okay, I was wrong.
Jersey Shore, yeah.
I used to watch Jersey Shore. That's the only reality show.
They all stayed in my hotel, all of them, from time to time.
When I say I watched it, I would binge watch it. Whatever channel, they would have like a marathon, and I would just like watch it all day.
One year for like, I think it was Halloween. The situation was with his brother, and they stayed at the hotel. And I saw him. I said, "Hey, situation. I'm the domination, man. Have a good night."
He's probably like, how much does that cost? Dominator.
Domination. Also, Snooki stayed there. Snooki was there. I hope, like I said, everybody stayed there.
The whole crew.
You know?
Oh, and by the way, Joe, I think you said you watched it. I look forward to the new Ted Lasso every week. I think it's good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
I haven't started watching the new season. It's a nice positive show. That's what I'll say about it.
Yeah,
You can watch it and kind of have a nice warm fuzzy feeling in your belly.
I like it.
I tend to like grittier and dirtier things, but
Lioness is doing good. I'm enjoying Lioness.
I don't know. I kind of hate watching that show. I don't know why. I don't dislike it, but I don't like it either. But I'm invested because again, I've watched it since it started, so I'm like, I got to see where this goes. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just all the work Nicole Kidman's had done. I have problems staring at Nicole Kidman in that show because it's so brightly lit on all the Nicole Kidman scenes. I'm like,
I've seen worse. I mean, I've seen worse outcomes, but yeah, it's definitely a little. You almost wonder what some of these, and I'm not picking on the women here, but it's majority women. They like get a lot of this work done. I almost wonder how they would look if they had just aged gracefully. I mean, I just kind of like. I wonder if AI can give us that. Can you give me a with and without like the facelift? And I'm just curious because I bet most of them would. I bet you most of them would look better without it. To be honest with you,
and it throws me off a bit because she's very recognizable. When I watch those shows, I like when it's lesser known actors and actresses so I can get into the story more. But I see her pop on, and she's Nicole Kidman. She's
biggest, I thought you were talking about the biggest. Because of the...
Well, yeah, she's had some work done too, which also kind of throws me off. But it just, I don't know, it pulls me out of the story a bit every time I see her.
Oh,
but
no, I guess because she was in what else has she done lately? As far as like she was in that show where that girl I've talked about it on here. It's the season's over. Where the girl did the her dad's the wrestler and she does OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't bad because that one was it was more of a cameo. I mean, it was a small.
Yeah, she wasn't in it like she wasn't a regular. Yeah, she was in it like. Well, she's no.
But she looked normal. She looked. I saw her in that, and she looked like more like Nicole Kidman to me when I saw her in that than what she looks like in this show. But I don't know. The whole Tyler Sheridan shows. I've kind of worn down from them a bit.
Not me. I can't wait for Landman to come back.
I do enjoy Landman, but. I don't know. Part of me only really enjoys it for the
That's true, Mama. Not everybody ages as gracefully and as well as the Mama Bear.
Damn. Other than that, I don't know. I think there's some new shows starting soon. There's something new that should be coming soon. I keep seeing things. I'm like, oh, this starts in October, and then I completely forget about it. But.
Mm-hmm. The new
other than Crystal Lake.
The new some of that stuff's just gonna pop up on me. I'm not even gonna know it's coming until it's out. Like Lanterns. I didn't know Lanterns was out until like it already dropped.
Nerdy, they've had a singing episode and a puppet episode. I don't want to hear about Strange New Worlds.
What a new horror movie dropped this week in the theaters. What is it? It's the newest
Conjuring movie.
What?
Is it The Conjuring? It's a new one.
No, not Conjuring. It's the other one. It's the sequel to the
Insidious or in
blah, blah, blah. Insidious. It might be Insidious.
Yeah, Insidious.
Yeah, I can't get into those anymore either. I mean, I can watch them at home, but it's one of those. Oh, this is free. There's nothing else on. I'll watch it.
Oh,
but I don't know.
Watch a couple of shows. Anybody watch the Batman, the Cape Crusader?
I'm behind a handful of episodes, but
I watched one episode. I haven't got a chance to go back yet to watch it yet.
I watched like the first three. I enjoy it. That's always a fun guilty pleasure.
I like the just the way it's the setting. It seems like the 1940s and Batman.
It's Bruce Timm's producing it, so that's good. That's all I need to hear, and I'm in. But other than that. I ain't got anything else this week, boys. You got anything?
Nope.
No.
Let's throw this bad boy up here and remind everybody that. Yeah. Any whatnot sales this weekend, Jedi?
Not for me. Styx may be doing some. Not for me.
Styx?
I may go to the movies tomorrow. I haven't decided yet.
No, I do have an in-person con that I'm doing at the little spot I do up in Sodus, near me here by Rochester on Sunday. And then tomorrow I'll be moving. So
you got a table at 6 over at the con?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Stop by if you're
in the
upper state New York area and go see Styx.
Yeah, come see me.
Bruce, buy a bunch of stuff. He needs money.
As always, please sub up to Rennavision, where Pete has all kinds of great stuff. It's a fun channel. Live shows, recorded stuff. There's always something going on. Sub up to Kingdom Nerds, where you can catch Bruce doing all the crazy stuff that Bruce does, between movie talk and comic speculation, all that good stuff. Sub up to Styx Boy and Absolute Geek Podcast, where you can watch the Off the Mat Wrestling Show with those two boys and Dom every Thursday. You guys still doing Thursdays?
Thursday nights, yep.
As always, on our lovely channel, you can catch the CBSI Hot 10 dropped on Fridays. You can catch us every Friday at 9:30. Is there an SNS tomorrow?
Yep.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is.
All right. Catch the boys going crazy on SNS tomorrow night at 9 p.m. For all your Star Wars needs, you can watch Tales from the Dark Side.
Marco going crazy.
Sundays. Hear Marco yell at people for no discernible reason. And if you didn't get enough Marco yelling for no discernible reason, you can watch the Tax Show on Wednesdays, where Marco dub, and I don't know who else has been popping on there lately. Is Corbin popping on?
Corbin's with it.
Yeah, talk about all the comic news that's out there and all that fun stuff.
Mid-September, Terry. Mid-September.
Mid-September, Doctor Who's coming back? Nice.
Yeah, mid-September.
Nice.
Yeah, I go back to work the first week, and it's just going to be too crazy for me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, well, kids, we appreciate you hanging out with us. What cons are coming? When's New York?
New York City Comic Con, the 8th, October 8th. Mark Spears is going to make it a special appearance here, which I'm very surprised because. But I won't
be there. Flops will be there.
Flops will be there. So I will be there. I definitely will be there. So
you guys will be there.
But
Jedi
before that, Dallas
soon.
3 weeks.
Jedi's got Dallas.
I'll be in Dallas in 3 weeks.
Hopefully you'll get a chance to meet up with Nerdy.
I got to sit down with Nerdy. Hopefully, got to decide what books I'm going to take to get signed.
Who's the biggest artist there, Jedi? At Dallas. Who's going to be the artist-wise?
Hopefully we'll get to talk about it before I leave, but they do have quite a list of celebrities appearances there. We'll talk about it before I leave, I hope, but I'm not a big celebrity. I'm not going to go wait in line to shake some celebrity's hand and take a selfie, but I'm more wanting to go meet some of the artists, but there's quite a bit. I mean, it's pretty impressive, the lineup they have. So.
Yeah, I was surprised. There's a good number of people going to be there. It's getting to be one of the bigger cons, so it should be fun. All right, kids. Well, we appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We'll be back next week with something. I don't know. I'll figure out something by next Thursday and throw up a thumbnail.
Yep.
We'll figure it out.
We could,
but
yeah.
What's up?
No, we'll talk about it after.
All right, kids. All right. Well, until next week. Take care, everybody.
Bitches leave.
The qualified. The qualified.